the 40-Day Feast for the Soul 2026, and week 6 of our 6-part Sunday journey. And today we're going to explore the next in this series, Living Awake, Peace in Motion. This is not an ending. This is kind of a threshold as we take our practice out into the world. I find this particular point in the arc of our journey to be incredibly meaningful. It is where I would say the rubber meets the road. And for 40 days, we have practiced being present, witnessing, surrendering, listening to the heart, loving what's here. And today we ask, what happens when we live from this presence? What happens when we live from this place of witnessing, surrendering, listening to our hearts, to each other, and from this place of loving what is right now? Last week, we were remembering that we are already whole. We may not be perfect. We may not be finished, simply whole. What lives and breathes within us is complete as it is. So what happens when I live from that place? When I live from wholeness? For me, I notice that I react less quickly. I listen more. I soften sooner. I don't collapse when something is difficult because something in me doesn't feel threatened when I live from this wholeness. I don't need to prove myself as often. I don't need to defend so quickly. I'm less hungry for approval, more available for love. This is part of why I practice on a very personal level. I practice for my commitment to my bodhisattva vow, for my wish to be of service in a world where suffering is so prevalent. And yet I take the time to recognize some of what I call the crazy that lives in me. And as an individual, it feels like I offer myself some steadiness. And I wonder what it does for you. I know collectively, it changes an entire room. I believe it actually changes the world. It changes conversations. It changes families. It changes the whole collective field. Because that sense of wholeness does not compete. It simply includes. It includes everyone and all the parts of ourselves, the ones we like and the ones we might wish were different. And even when one person lives awake, something in the collective nervous system relaxes. This is actually how this awakening spreads, as each one of us, not through force, but through presence, lives from these spaces. This is how we address what is happening in our world. We meet it with what we want to see more of by holding that steady, strong pulse of peace. Living awake means letting love move through your actual life, not a perfect life, your real one, the one you're living right now. So let's practice. If it feels right and you want to allow your eyes to gently close now, settling into a posture that's relaxed, dignified, spine upright, your body relaxed, your breath easy. Taking our time, taking your time to connect with this moment. We will sit together for about 20 minutes. And as we begin, I invite you to simply listen and let these words find the spaces within you that resonate. I want to name the 5 guideposts that have carried us through these weeks. It is natural to have thoughts. If they rise 1,000 times, you return 1,000 times. Gently. There's no need to try too hard. Simply allow. Letting go of expectations. Be kind to yourself. And stay with the practice until the end. These are simple, and they're enough. Let's take 3 long, slow, deep breaths at your own pace together. Taking a long, slow, deep inhale through your nose. Exhaling slowly. Inhaling again deeply. Exhaling fully. One more time. Slowly, gently. And exhale. Slowly, fully. Now simply allow your breath to return to its natural rhythm. Feeling where your body meets your chair or your cushion. The earth is holding you. Notice the rise and the fall of your chest. Simply resting here and now. If you notice your mind trying to solve something, you don't need to fix it right now. Simply return your attention to your breath. If what arises feels tender or unfinished, meet it with the same warmth you would offer a dear friend. Be kind to yourself. There is nowhere else to get to in this moment. Nothing more to become right now. Let go of expectations. And if you feel yourself trying to make something happen, simply soften. Let this be very, very simple. Do not try too hard. And even if this just feels quiet or busy or somehow ordinary, simply remain, staying with the rhythm of your breathing. Now gently bring the awareness to your heart. Sense the steadiness that is there, that helps you can touch your heart. This peace that we touch within is not fragile. It can move. Imagine or sense it flowing down your arms and through your hands, through your posture. It can flow into your next conversation, into tomorrow morning, into a decision that's waiting to be made, waiting quietly for your clarity. This is peace in motion, love in motion. This is awakening, expressed in ordinary acts. Let us rest here Allow your mind to rest in the center of your heart, warm and luminous, softening with each breath. Kindness alive in your being, simple presence. I will watch the time. With your eyes still closed, begin to deepen your breath slightly. And slowly, gently, simply inviting in a little more air. Now your attention to flow down your arms. Feel your hands. It's beautiful, amazing hands that reach out into the world, touching lives, creating, caring for yourself, caring for others. Allow the energy of your heart to flow through your abdomen, down through your legs, into your feet. These feet we rely on, these feet that carry us places. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Feel this energy that is alive within you flow into the room around you. Noticing any sounds that are present, any scents, any sensations on your skin. Notice how you're feeling. I invite you to take one slow breath in and to allow for a long exhale. And when you're ready, allow your eyes to open softly, letting the light in the room filter slowly in, allowing your light to shine out, taking your time. You may like to touch your heart and express gratitude to yourself for taking this time to go within, to align fully with the aliveness in your heart, in your soul, with the love that lives in you, through you, as you. In closing, it's been 40 days almost. This is 39 of our shared journey, where presence has been practiced around the globe. It's amazing how many are committed to this kind of activity, this kind of taking responsibility for their energy. And if over these 40 days you felt something that's steady and awakening in you, if you've tasted the simplicity of presence and sensed that it belongs not just in your meditation, but in your relationships, in your work, in your leadership, in your life. I'm offering an upcoming course that's a natural continuation, a space to practice living awake and to take what we've touched here and set it in motion, week by week, conversation by conversation, choice by choice. And this is the last time we'll gather live in the feast circle before the course begins. So I'm going to place a link in the chat for those who feel ready to explore. There's absolutely no pressure. Just if there is resonance for you, I invite you to check it out and consider joining us. If it feels like the next honest step for you, I'd be honored to continue walking with you. And then tomorrow, we will be gathering once more for the feast closing ceremony with Sarah and Sue and Susie. And I'll be there. And it'll be again, it's 9 o'clock Pacific, 12 Eastern, 5 GMT. The link is on the feast site, and you are warmly invited. And I want to thank you again for walking these 40 days of presence, for your sincerity, your authenticity, for your willingness to live from a place of awakeness in this time of great change. I mean, of course, everything's always changing, but this just something feels particularly poignant right now. And I think Herman pointed to it last week, that there are a lot of outer forces that are at play, and we can meet it all with our inner presence. So may the peace you've touched here move gently through your days. Together, we practice shoulder to shoulder, heart to heart. We walk each other home.